I'm going to talk about upcoming pattern. There is no weather warning, so let's look at pressure pattern starting from Thursday the 29th. So Wednesday actually. So 1008, 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go. This also 1010 millibars. This is on Toronto. So let's go to next 24 hours, which is 8 p.m. So 1012, 1000 and nothing. This 1008, 1016, very far from Southern Ontario. So let's look at next 24 hours, which is May 1st. So 1016, 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next 24 hours, which is 8 p.m. May the 2nd. So 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 114th hours, which is 8 p.m. in May 3rd. So 1008, 1004, 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to precipitation pattern. So precipitation pattern. So Nagalalayan, Capacity Edmonton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond, Market, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Colbert, Peterborough, Beverly Hills, London. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Hanover. So let's go with Belleville included. So let's go to next tower, which is London. So let's go to next tower, which is 5 p.m. So before there was 2.5 millimeters of rainfall in Scarborough, now I moved to the east, more to the east. So Niagara Lake, heaviest is gonna be 2.5 millimeters, light is 0.25 millimeters. Niagara Falls is the same thing. So Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Barrie, Olala, Georginia, Beverly Hills. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to Oshawa Ooks, is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Oshawa light is 0.25, heavy is 2.5 millimeters. Coburg's going to get some 2.5 millimeters. Peterborough is going to get some 0.25 millimeters. So Hanover is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Belleville is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. Scarborough, Stouffville, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Brampton, Orangeville, Georginia, Beverly Hills, Barrie, Olala, Hamilton, Oakville is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Oakville, Mississauga, Oshawa, Uxbridge is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Coburg is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. Bevel is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. Niagara Lake is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters. That's the heaviest. Light is 0.25 millimeters. Niagara Falls is gonna get some lightest 0.25. Heavy is gonna be 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to the next hour, which is 11 p.m. There is something. Coburg, Peterborough is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Belleville 6.25 millimeters. Niagara Falls City, Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Oshawa, Uxbridge. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including London. So let's go to 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. Hamilton's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to 5 p.m. There is something. So let's Niagara Falls City, Hamilton's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. We could do Hanover also. So like I said included. So let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. Hamilton, Oakville, Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including line said. So let's go to next hour, which is 11 p.m. Hamilton, Oakville, Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, most of it Oakville, so included. 8 a.m. the starting at 11 a.m. there is something. Line said, obey Port Alton. Boylston, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Beverly Hills, Betty, Let's get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 2 p.m. There is something. So, by a ton, Lancet, OB, Collingwood, Inland, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Betty, Sissaga, Delta, Toronto, Scarborough, Stoffel, Coburg, Peterborough, Babel. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including most of local Niagara City parts of it. For else and internet. So Hanoi is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, including Hope's Bay, Palm Beach, Hope's Bay, Palm Beach, Hope's Bay, and the Hanoi is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. There is something. So by time Lancet, Midland, Georgia, Olala, Niagara, Niagara Falls City, Edmonton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Peterborough, Coburg is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Betty, Baptist is going to get Palm Beach. Collingwood's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. So Oshawa, warmest precipitation 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Coldest precipitation 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Ooks is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to next tower, which is Winland 1. 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower. Oko coldest precipitation snowfall is 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Mostly 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. There is something. Collingwood, Babylon is ready. Uxbridge, Oshawa, Partswood, Niagara Falls City, Partswood. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Niagara Falls City, Niagara on the Lake, Partswood. Sissaga, Brampton, Orange Road, Darlington, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Partswood, Coburg, Peterborough, Bevel, Georgia, Olala. Those wire towns gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including local. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 p.m. So, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Coburg is gonna get some. Niagara Falls City is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Niagara Falls City is warmest 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. And in these parts of Niagara Falls City, 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to the next tower. And it's not the girls, let me and it is something. So, let's draw a line. Midland, line, not line set. So, it's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 2 p.m. There is something. Martin line said Obi. Olalam is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Sissaga, Brampton, Toronto, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including parts of Niagara Falls City. Let's go to the next tower, which is 5 p.m. There is something. Niagara Falls City, Sissaga, Scarborough, Stoffel, Oshawa, Coburg, Belleville. Line said Obey is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Very close to bombs, but it doesn't count. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. There is something. So Niagara Falls is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, parts of it. Let's go to 8 a.m. That's not the girls. 11 a.m. That's not the girls. 2 p.m. There is something. So Niagara Falls City is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. So Line said is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Niagara Falls City. So let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. Line said White Temple, Yeltsin, Honor, Collingwood, Bombay, Sunny Beach, South Bay, Mainland. Betty is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to 1:17 p.m. So Line said Obi, Bombay, Sun Beach, South Bay, Milan, Alala, Betty, Georgia, web vessels. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Boyalton, White Town's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover, 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tab, right? Which is going to take a while until this setup. So it's not moving. So let's go to next tab, which is total precipitation. So wait, actually 10 seconds. So let's look at total precipitation. So Hamilton 1 millimeters, Oakville 1 millimeters. That's wettest. Driest is going to be 0.7 or 0.2 millimeters. Col- Coburg is going to be 0.4 millimeters. Peterborough 0.7. Balboa 2 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 0.3 millimeters. Hope's Way is good. Lion says it's going to be 0.3 millimeters. Niagara Falls City is going to get some 0.7 millimeters. 0.8. I'm gonna take 0.5 millimeters. So let's go to the next suburb, which is APM, May 1st. So watch on 2 millimeters worlds in 1 millimeters. Hanover is gonna get some 3 millimeters, Collingwood 2 millimeters. Bombay's to 1 millimeters, 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter. Sotheby is going to be Midland's going to be 1 millimeters. On the last going to get some 1 millimeter. Virginia is going to be 0.7 millimeters. Baptist is over 2, just 2 millimeters. Barry is 2 millimeters. Everywhere there Falls 2 millimeters. Hamilton, Oakville, light is 0.6 millimeters. Oakville is going to be 1 millimeters, so 2 millimeters heaviest. Down Toronto, 1 millimeter. Mississauga, 1 millimeters. Brampton, 0.7 millimeters. Orangeville, 0.8 millimeters. Tofu, 2 millimeters. Scarborough, 1 millimeters. Down Toronto, 1 millimeters. Newmarket, Orangeville, 2 millimeters. Orangeville is going to be 1 millimeters. Hooksville, 3 millimeters. Oshawa, 3 millimeters. Speedwell, 2 millimeters. Coburg, 2 millimeters. Balboa, 2 millimeters. So let's go to Thunder, whatever. Let's go to next tower instead of Thunder Beach. Let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. Boreals in Honor was 0.7 millimeters, wide and 1 millimeters, Jose 1 millimeters, lines at 1 millimeters. Palm Beach 0.7, South Beach 0.7, Midland 0.7, 0.9 Honolulu, 0.8 Georgia, 0.3 Boyeri 0.37 millimeters. Scarborough Stoffel 0.37 millimeters. Oshawa 1 millimeters. Uxbridge gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rainfall. Coburg 0.6 millimeters. Peterborough is going to get some 0.7 millimeters. Belleville 0. There's 1 millimeter. Niagara Falls City is 1.7 millimeters of 1.6 millimeters. Mississauga is going to get some 0.7 millimeters. Brampton is going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. 0.2 millimeters. Downtown Toronto, 0.6 millimeters. Richmond Hill's gonna get some 0.7. Newmarket's gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of an 8. Orange Hill, 0.8 and 7 millimeters. So 0.9 is in Newmarket. Stouffville's gonna get some already done, 0.8. Let's go to 8 p.m. April this 8th. So Port Elgin 2 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 2 millimeters. Lionshead OB is going to get some 0.8 millimeters. Bombay, Sunapee, 0.8 millimeters. 0.9 is Sunapee, Midland, 0.6, Barely, 0.6. No, 0.3, Niagara Falls City, the mean average 0.65 millimeters. Niagara on the Lake, mean average 0.25 millimeters. So let's go to Wharton, 2 millimeters. So let's go to total snowfall. Might skip one extra day. So, like today. What is so May 1st, 2026. So Wharton 0.3 centimeters, Collingwood 1.1 centimeters, Newmarket 0.3 centimeters, 0.1 centimeters, Stoffel, Scarborough, Toronto. Uxbridge 0.1.0, Oshawa 0.7, Peterborough 0.2, Coburg 0.2, Balboa 0.3 centimeters, Georginia's whatever, Babelias 0.3, Perry 0.5, Olala is going to get nothing, Bombay is going to be 0.3 centimeters, Hanover is going to get some 0. No, it's going to be darkest gray, but it's 2.5 centimeters as though far else it's going to get some 0.3 centimeters. White is 0.3 centimeters, Hope's Way 0.3 centimeters. So let's go to the Niagara Falls City, 0.3 centimeters. So let's go to next. Oakville, the ABS is going to be 0.3 centimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. May 2nd, 2026. So White's 0.5 centimeters. Line said OB is going to be 0.3 centimeters. Column is 0.2 centimeters. Bomb is 0.2 centimeters. All of it is 0.2 centimeters. Newmarket orange was 0.3 centimeters. Stoffel 0.1 centimeters. Uxbridge is going to get some 0.3 centimeters. Pavel's going to get some 0.3 centimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is let's going to get some 0.3 centimeters. Let's go to the next tower. Hope they somebody. So let it on. So let's go to 114 hours. There is nothing else. So let's look at air temperature patterns. So after total, we don't need sleep or freezing. So let's look at air temperature patterns. So Washington 7 degrees, Port 6 degrees, Honolulu 7 degrees, Collingwood 4 degrees, Palm Beach 5 degrees, Southern Bay 6 degrees, Thunder Bay 2 degrees, Hope Bay 3 degrees, Lionshead 7 degrees, 6 degrees. Everywhere in Niagara Falls 8.5 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 7 degrees, Mississauga 8 degrees, Brampton 9 degrees, Oakville 8 degrees, Scarborough 8 degrees, Toronto 8 degrees, Newmarket, Orangeville 7 degrees, Uxbridge 7 degrees, Oshawa 8 degrees, Cobourg 9 degrees, Peterborough, Cobourg 9 degrees, Peterborough 9 degrees, Belleville 30 degrees, Georgia 6 degrees, Barrie 6 degrees, Belfast 7 degrees. Olala's gonna get some. Olala's gonna get some 8 degrees, so let's go to the next tower. Let's go to the next tower, which is 7 a.m., which is 29 hours of the motor run. So White's on 3 degrees. Lion said go big, I mean 2 degrees. Collingwood is 3 degrees. Whereas in 4 degrees, Hanover is gonna get some 4 degrees. Bombay is gonna get some 4 degrees. Salabay 4 degrees. Tannery 3 degrees. Midland 3 degrees. Georginia is gonna get some 4 degrees. Babla is 4 degrees. Barry 2 degrees. Olala is going to be 2 degrees. Let's go to everywhere in Agfast 4.5 degrees. Hamilton Oakland 5 degrees. Saga 4 degrees. Brampton 4 degrees. Tofu 3 degrees. Scarborough 4 degrees. Toronto 4 degrees. Newmarket Orange 4 degrees. Uxbridge 2 degrees. Oshawa 4 degrees. Peterborough 2 degrees. Cobourg 4 degrees. Belleville 4 degrees. Let's go to the next tower, which is let's go to London. Let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. So for L's in 5 degrees, Hanover is gonna get some 7 degrees, Whiteton 8 degrees, Lionshead is gonna get some 7 degrees, Hopsay is gonna get some 5 degrees, Collingwood 6 degrees, Palm Beach 6 degrees, Starla Beach 6 degrees, Thunder Beach 5 degrees, Georginia 7 degrees, Beverly Hills 8 degrees, Barrie 7 degrees, Olala 7 degrees, everywhere in Agfast 10 degrees, Hamilton Local 9 degrees, Mississauga 10 degrees, Brampton 11 degrees, Tofu 10 degrees, Scarborough 11 degrees, downtown to 10 degrees, Newmarket 9 degrees, Orangeville 9 degrees, Uxbridge 8 degrees, Oshawa 10 degrees, Peterborough 8 degrees, Cobourg 8 degrees, Belleville 11 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, Hamilton 9 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is Midland, which is 7 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is 7 a.m. or 7 a.m. 7 a.m. then 8 a.m. 2 p.m. Whitetown 1 degrees, Lionshead W 1 degrees, 2 degrees, Hanover 1 degrees, Collingwood 1 degrees, Bombay, Thunder Bay, Salabay, Midland 2 degrees, Georginia 2 degrees, Bablas 1 degrees, Perry 1 degrees, Alala 2 degrees, everywhere in Agfast 3.5 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 2 degrees, Oakville, the whole local 3 degrees. So Sissaga 2 degrees, Brampton 1 degrees, downtown to 2 degrees, Scarborough 1.5 degrees, Tofu 1 degrees, Oshawa 1 degrees, Uxbridge 1 is 1, Peterborough 1 degrees, Cobourg 2 degrees, Melbourne 2 degrees, Newmarket Orangeville 0 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, last 2 degrees. 1 degrees and all the last, so let's 1.5 degrees and all the last, so 1.5 degrees and all the last, so that's the actual temperature. Let's go to 3 p.m. So there is always something. So White's in 6 degrees, Collingwood 4 degrees, Boyles in 5 degrees, Hanover 6 degrees. Like I said, by 6 degrees, Hope say by 4 degrees, Palm Beach 5 degrees, Sala Beach 4 degrees, Thunder Beach 2 degrees. Inland 7 degrees, Olala 7 degrees, Georginia 6 degrees, Bablas is 7 degrees. Betty 6 degrees. So everywhere was 8.5 degrees. Hamilton Ocals 9 degrees. Sissaga 7 degrees. Brampton 10 degrees. Toffel 9 degrees. Scarborough 8 degrees. Darrata 7 degrees. Newmarket Onshore 8 degrees. Uxbridge 8 degrees. Oshawa 8 degrees. Peterborough 8 degrees. Coburg 6 degrees. Melbourne 9 degrees. So let's go to the next hour, which is 7 a.m. There is always something. Bartown 2 degrees, Lionshead, Obey 2 degrees, Royalton 2 degrees, Hanover 1 degrees, Collingwood 1 degrees, Bombeys 2 degrees, Thunderbees 2 degrees, Solomay 3 degrees, It's gonna be 3 degrees, Alala 2 degrees, Georgina 2 degrees, Babras 1 degrees, Betty 1 degree. So let's go to race this. So first. So let's go to Beverly, correct Beverly. Oh, it's late everything. So it's gonna take a while. So Jardinian 2 degrees, Bablas is 1 degrees, ready, 1 degrees, Salalat 1 degrees. So let's go to everywhere and fast 1.5 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 1 degrees. Branton 1 degrees, Saga 1 degrees, Darlington 1 degrees, Scarborough 0 degrees, Stoffel 0 minus 1 degrees, Newmarket Onshore minus 1, Wixley minus 2, Oshawa minus 1, no 1 degrees, Peterborough 1 degrees, Coburg 2 degrees, Belleville 2 degrees, Richmond 0 degrees. Let's go to the next hour, which is 3 p.m. So, Whiteham 5 degrees, Boylston 4 degrees, Hanover 5 degrees, Sunset, Obey, it's gonna be 4 degrees, Collingwood 5 degrees, Palm Beach 4 degrees, Solid Beach 5 degrees, Thunder Beach 4 degrees, Georginia 6 degrees, Babylon is 7 degrees, Betty 6 degrees, Salala 7 degrees, 6 degrees. Everywhere in Angkor 7 degrees, Hamilton, Oracle 7 degrees, Sissaga 8 degrees, Brampton 8 degrees, Darrata 7 degrees, Scarborough 7 degrees, Stoffel 7 degrees, Newmarket Onshore 6 degrees, Uxbridge 6 degrees, Oshawa 7 degrees, Peterborough 7 degrees, Coburg 5 degrees, Melbourne 8 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, below 6 degrees. So let's go to next tower, it's 8 a.m. This is only 1 day, a bit off. So Whiteham 4 degrees, Lionshead, OB 4 degrees, 4 yards in Hanover 4 degrees, Collingwood 3 degrees, Palm Beach 3 degrees, Thunder Beach 3 degrees, 2 degrees, Solid Bay 4 degrees, Midland 4 degrees. So let's go to the next cities. So it's gonna take a while. So let's correct Barry and Babylon. So Barry 2 degrees, Babylon is 2 degrees, Georginia 3 degrees. So we did all of that's gonna get some already done. So everywhere in Ang Pass for 3.5 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 3 degrees, Mississauga 3 degrees, Brampton 2 degrees, Toffel 2 degrees, Scarborough 2 degrees, Toronto 3 degrees, Newmarket Onshore 2 degrees, Ipswich 2 degrees, Oshawa it's gonna be 3 degrees, Peterborough 2 degrees, Coburg 3 degrees, Melbourne 4 degrees. So let's go to the next tower, which is which is 2 p.m. There is something. Or else in 6 degrees, Hanover is going to get some 7.5 degrees. Inside OB is going to get some 7 degrees. Collingwood is going to get some 8 degrees. Palm Beach 8 degrees. Solid Bay 9 degrees. Thunder Beach going to get some 5 degrees. Midland 11 degrees. Solala 10 degrees. Betty 10 degrees. Bablas 10 degrees. Georginia 9 degrees. Everywhere in Past Tampa 5 degrees. Hamilton Oakville 10 degrees. Mississauga 9 degrees. Brampton 11 degrees. Downhampton 9 degrees. Scarborough 10 degrees. Toffel 10 degrees. Newmarket Orangeville 10 degrees. Uxbridge 9 degrees. Oshawa 9 degrees. Peterborough 9 degrees. Coburg 6 degrees. Belleville 9 degrees. So this is the way we lost it in. So Scarborough is gonna be 9.5 degrees, 10 degrees, 9.5 degrees. So this is the end of the video. So